Okay, all right. Not really. I'm trying to think of any other exceptions. Um, no, but I did in the sixth grade. I played hooky. Or was it fifth grade? I played hooky from school, like a couple of times. The last time I got caught. But like the first time, like I just decided like I'm not going to school today. So like I think we had a test. Maybe there was something to do with math. I just didn't want to deal with it. So I went downtown and I just hung around the mall. Went to the Capitol because I'd never been to the Capitol building before. I'm just like sixth grader, you know, in a backpack, like walking around like whoa. And people didn't care because they assumed that you're part of some school tour. So I'm just walking around, and that was really cool because I'd never seen it before. So and it wasn't just like I was playing hooky to like stay home and play video games. I just like I took stuff. I did stuff. Anyway, one time I decided to like I walked around the whole like not city, the whole Northwest, and it took me a little longer or faster than I anticipated. So I got home earlier, like before 3 p.m., like around like 2, maybe 1:30, somewhere around that. And I decided I was just gonna wait outside my house. I lived in an apartment building in Columbia Heights. I was gonna wait outside my house for like another hour. But when I get there, there's a police officer there, right? And he sees me, and he's in his car, and he gets out of the car, and I'm just literally sitting by my house, and he's like, "So what are you doing?" And I'm like, I'm just waiting, you know, to get let into to my house." He was like, "Oh yeah, so your parents are home?" I said, "No, they're not home. They're at work." Really? So if we like, you know, knock on the door right now, nobody's gonna be home. He's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Well, aren't you in school right now?" And I was like, because I wasn't feeling well. I'm trying to come up with a lie, but he could tell that I was lying. So he was like, "How about you come down to the station with me or something like that?" And I'm like, "No." So I'm nervous, right? I'm like, I'm gonna get locked up. This is me, sixth grader. Like, I'm never going to see the light of day again. They're gonna throw the book at me. I'm gonna have 4 years in jail, and that's the end of my career. So I'm like almost in the break of tears, right? So he goes down and they process me. They process my fingerprints. I guess this was a scared straight tactic, but they definitely have my information in the system now. Like my fingerprints are in the system because of this point. So I am there, and they call the school, confirm that like I was supposed to be there, and no parent had given like no absence, right? So now I'm officially on the hook, and they're like, "All right, tell us the truth." Like, and the officer can come grills me, but he has to leave soon, so he passes me off to like these two other people who are really cold, surprisingly mean, you know, for some like quiet little like fifth grader who doesn't want to tell them the truth about the fact that he played hooky. So I'm sitting in this police station for like literally from like what I say from like 2 to I think my grandmother came to see me at like 5 or 6, and then at that point like you know I didn't want to get home and get in trouble with my grandmother, right? So I kept saying like, no, that wasn't it. Like you just don't understand. Like I'm sitting there by myself, like freaked out, and my grandma was like, what? She was being really like, I guess in the presence of the police, like she was like trying to be calm. Anyway, my point is that like I eventually got let out, but it wasn't like a perfect situation. So it's one of the few times I've broken the rules, and I learned after that that like you really shouldn't play hooky. Or if you do, don't wait outside your house.